Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Larry Doby.
First baseman, Larry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his left, LeMahieu, and there's one down now. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line towards center field. Blackman is there, 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. There's a drive out to left center field. Gibson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Leading off the inning, Tyler Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Tyler Anderson goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's ready, here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
1-1 to count. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a
swing and a miss. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the ball is right fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 away for Adrian Beltre. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Larry Doby, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Grandal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Mike Dunn comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Chase Utley will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Line towards center field. Blackman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Bob Gibson, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? LeMahieu relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
What's going on, Cooper?
1-2 now. The 1-2. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Brian Shaw will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerardo Parra will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Gonzalez, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Standing in, Adrian Beltre. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. Bounce to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hold on, let me fix that. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Oops. Add command. Bye baseball. I don't think I did. I don't think that's right. I'll figure it out. I'm not good with my. Hey Cooper, want to see something funny? Watch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Larry Doby. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
I don't know. I'm going to say it too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. Beltre.
All right. Hey, William Marcette, how you doing? Yeah, it was.
Leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mayhew's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
How you doing today, William?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
territory.
Pitch on the way. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
13 hits, 1 error.
Complete game shutout. No? Yeah. Tomorrow's Jackie Robinson Day, so you at least have to have the All-Star Jackie or the Hardware Jackie. Did you see it in the programs, William? It's under this. You have to have you have to either have this one or this one. I'm gonna choose this one because it takes less time to do. It's pretty easy. I mean, haven't had much of a problem trying to rack up, and at the same time you can do the April missions too because they count as well. I got 14 out of 16 home runs. I guess I didn't do that one. I got 99 RBIs. You need 124. So I'm getting ever so closely to that. And I only got 1 stolen base, but that's okay. I need 30 more stolen bases. Wow. So basically what I need right now is I need 2 home runs, RBIs, and stolen bases. That's it. But on the good end of that, completed a couple of these. Wow, I'm almost done with him. He only needs 2 saves. Okay. I need 3 more runs with him and 4 more stolen bases. We'll start stealing hella bases. Yeah, I know, right? I know. And with the Dodgers too, they have to be all Dodgers players, and I have not been lucky enough to pull any diamonds yet. And I'll have Pee Wee Reese, so I'll have that diamond. But the good thing about grinding for Jackie is all the stats that you're doing for that count for this mission too. So I have pretty much done the grinding for Jackie, and I've almost completed this, as well as the pitching too. So that's pretty cool. How are you, William? Do you have a do you stream? Do you have a YouTube page or whatever? How have you been, Coop? I've missed you. You don't stream? Oh, that's too bad. You don't grind for stuff? Why not, Coop? You just play the game? Yeah, I know. But it's nice to have some of the other stuff too. Cause that doesn't make me feel dumb. You know? Cause I like to have some of the same stuff that some of the others do. I mean, you know me. I like to play just for fun, but I also like to have some bling sometimes. Only sometimes. I'm not a bling girl. Coop. Got my notebook, Coop. The good thing about it sometimes, Coop and William, is sometimes you don't really know that you're grinding missions when you play, and I really sometimes I don't even think about grinding. I just put in who I think is, you know, that I play well with, and if it happens to do missions, awesome. If it doesn't, I don't care. But I definitely want my main purpose for this one, because I didn't get Griffey in 17 is I want Junior. Junior is supposed to be probably the best in the game, just my opinion. And a couple of my other friends who play, they've said the same thing. But I also want the Jackie, and I want the Babe. I've been completing some of this. Now, the problem is some of the programs haven't been released yet, which is a pain in the butt because you don't know what you have to do. I completed the starting pitchers and the outfielders. I mean, this is going to take time. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times when you're doing that, see, I didn't even know I was doing this. I mean, I didn't know that I was, you know, with him. I mean, I knew, because these, see, my main thing is, if you're going to go for these, you have to do these. But moreover, you have to do these first. Because you need these for these, for these. Without the live series, you can't do anything. You know? Yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon. I'm trying to figure out if I've done any of this stuff. I don't think I have enough. The jerseys have got up so much, it's not even funny. I mean, I've worked on these somewhat. Right. Yeah, Cooper. Yeah, I've been trying to. I've been grinding some of this stuff. A lot of these guys, they only have certain things left. But grinding for Jackie, you really haven't been able to put that time into. If you see the ones I've completed, it's because I have used those before I started to grind for Jackie. I mean, I haven't even started grinding the Junior, as you noticed. Coop, your creative player is on Diamond Dynasty. If you look here, your creative player, there's missions. See, mine's on first base, and if you look, there are actually missions. I like this better than last year's. There's actually missions. I completed a couple of mine that I like. But if you look, if you create different ones, there's different missions and such. If you go over here, where is it? It might be, I think it's over here. Right here. Create player. I mean, you can create, you know, Coop, why don't we create a player? What do you think? What should we call him, Coop? What do you think? What should we call him, Coop? William, you can help too. Let's create a player. You have a shortstop and he's a 70. What do you think, William? How about I like the name Camden. And we'll just use my last name, because that'll be just easier. We'll put him at 19, preferred number. Number 8. We'll put him, what should we put him at, Coop? Should we do him as pitcher? Were you taking Pilar or something?
Yeah, what time is it?
10:05.
I'm picking her up to go get her paycheck.
Center. So which is it, center, second, or shortstop? Should we do shortstop, and then we can make a center fielder? We could put him at center field too. Left or right, guys? I'm left-handed. I prefer left-handed, but it doesn't matter to me. Right-handed, okay. Both? Switch or just one? Awesome, William. I think you have a better, I'm on the East Coast, so we'll do that. What? Tell me when to stop. Am I Christian or Catholic? I am Christian. Tell me to stop. But Coop, in reality, it really doesn't matter because if we all love each other, it's all good. West Virginia, alright. Contract term. 4 years. How much, what do we want to get? We'll do $1 million. I'm not greedy. Agent pool. Customize player. Nope, wrong one. Let's see if I can find him. What do we create, guys? A shortstop. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later because it doesn't look like it exported it. So, hold on a minute. Where did it send it to my Bolt? Player Vault. That's kind of dumb. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, and we'll just keep doing this because I need 1 home run. What did we say? 1 home run. $25 RBIs. Yeah, I know, right? And 30 stolen bases. We can get them if we can go to the right. Hi. Andrew from the Devils.
You think I'm gonna be happy with you? Why?
I told him you weren't happy with him, so I said she'll call you back.
Because it was you that we gave the
I have the Andrew Tolles, but he seems to be the only one that I should put LaCastro in because I got him too. Anybody know what LaCastro is? There he is. What position does he play? Shortstop. So we are gonna have to mess this up. We'll put him here. Okay. won because I got 2 home runs. What? So Tolles is really fast because I've stolen quite a few bases with him. And I didn't realize that LaCastro could steal bases. He's an 88 speed. So what? I'll be right back, guys. I have to use the restroom. fit. These hats don't fit with the earphones.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
They are. Imagine that.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The thing? You do?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Is the hat?
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Nova has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Yeah, I hope so, but...
So now Carlos Santana. A chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
So, but that's fine, because... Timmy! What's going on, Timmy Tim? But they have...
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
She's hiding.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now to the plate, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Franco.
He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
The Mets are 10-1, guys. 10-1. Can you believe that? Turn down the game audio a bit. I can hardly hear him. How do I turn it down?
Hoskins on second. Santana on at first with 2 down.
Maybe in settings. Sound. Audio outputting. Maybe I don't know how to do that. Or turn your mic up. My mic doesn't go up any higher. could go in and see if I could turn off the... I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to...
0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Timmy, she's going to do burritos. I'm not having them.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Right. Gardner.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Settling in now, Andrew Toles.
Fielder, Andrew Toles.
I told you once you
First
master
pitch coming,
that,
here it
you're
is.
gonna-
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Gardner at first. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Are you still in here? Awesome, Timmy. What's the weather like down there?
Now the pitch.
It's 80 degrees, Timmy.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Coop, type into the chat and take a look at your name, buddy.
Oh, and 2 the count to Crawford.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I think
Takes
he's
a
in
high
Pennsylvania.
fastball for a strike.
You're in Pennsylvania, right, Timmy?
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
South Central.
Oh,
Is
man,
that like South
he's got a
Central,
chance to strike
Los
out the
Angeles?
side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup.
Yeah,
Here
I thought
comes the
so.
0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, is it 5 hours?
And
Timmy's
there's
only
number
4
8,
hours to
1 away.
Through Pennsylvania.
Fouled off.
Aaron, what's going on, dude? How are you? How's the weather in Australia, dude?
The
Everybody
0-2
say
once
hi
more.
to Aaron.
This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hernandez.
It's great today. How warm is it down there, Aaron?
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that.
Now, guys,
I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Fortnite and maybe a couple other games. I'm not really sure. I think he's new, but if you get a chance, please go and check him out. Much appreciated. 24 degrees Celsius. What's
still
that
1 and 2.
You know? Look at that. Wow, it's 75 in Fahrenheit, guys, for Aaron.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
Let's see.
Jenny Finch are going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Leading off the inning, Tim LaCastro, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. LaCastro is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Aaron, did you see that picture that I sent to you?
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cut left-handed here.
You should download Fortnite, play Fortnite too.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
It's
the
free.
pitch. And this one's
Aaron,
chopped foul right at home plate.
I was playing with Ark last night in Duos in Fortnite.
The windup and the 0-2
I
pitch.
sent it on PSN Messenger.
Fouled away.
And
the 0-2 once more.
Ark
him up.
got shot and he was in the red.
Is under this one.
And I don't know what I was doing.
Put it away to retire the side.
Launcher. And I jumped and this guy was shooting me and I blew him up and he probably took half of my life.
Up next will be Nick Williams as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, Brandon Marquez.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Mission is
missed with a slider. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Softly hit out to short, and 1 gone. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
And if you look closely,
here's the first pitch to him.
After I blew the guy up, I was reading my map to see what I wanted to do.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I'm not very remorseful when it comes to killing people with rocket launchers. I quite
enjoy it. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Kaden gets very scared.
Strike.
You know, the first
I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He says, yep.
Again,
But
a
it's
1-2.
fun. That's what these games are meant to do. They're not meant
Fastball,
to,
strike
you
three
know, for
called
people
as he couldn't
to be
pull the
sour
trigger, and
really
there are two
serious
away.
about, you know what I mean? Right, guys?
Digging in to try it
I
again.
mean, I know some
Carlos
people do
Santana.
it, like,
He came through with an
for,
RBI single in his
you know,
last
for,
at-bat.
like, really seriousness.
And
But
he'll try to
in reality,
crowd
that's
him
not
there to
what it's
start
about.
the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike
Can I borrow
one.
your hat?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah. This hat's too big. I'll get back to you. Look, guys, I'm stealing Hayden's hat.
As usual.
As usual, I always steal her hats.
My hat.
This is actually the emblem of the Double-A Mets team. They're called the Rumble Ponies. Did you find my earbuds, you said? Can I have them? I know you're gonna steal
Now
them,
the
but you won't
1-1
wear them 'cause
pitch.
you don't like 'em.
Is a slider
Yeah,
taken for a
some
ball.
of the guys do
Boy,
get
that's
really
a
ticked,
great
but
breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch
you
to
think
lay
they're
off
gonna
when
have,
that
like,
ball's
heart
coming in
attacks after all
at
the
that plane
things
right
they
there.
throw.
Quality
But they're
take.
still good guys down.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but
It's
that
fun
one was
watching
pretty much
him get
middle,
upset 'cause you can
center
see the
cut.
vein in his
Tough
forehead
pitch to
pop.
take.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that retires the side.
And then you've got some
Into the
streamers
box
that
now,
don't even
Larry
pay attention
Doby,
to their
as we
streams.
move on to the bottom of
See, if
inning
you
number
notice,
3.
the way my stream is
First
set up,
pitch on its
I
way.
have a
Little
computer
bouncer.
that you guys cannot
But
see
it
that's
gets
off
foul.
camera that you can't see. That's to my left by my knee. And then I have the stream set up
Goodness. 0-2
over
now.
here.
Doby is playing first base
Over here.
today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder.
So usually when I'm
They
looking
really
at the
bunch
TV,
him
I
up
can
on
see the
that
screen
one as he
and I can
swings
see
and misses
who's
for the
talking
first out.
and who's in the stream, so I don't have to
Digging
look
in,
down at the
Adrian Beltre.
Adrian
Sometimes.
Beltre.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field, and Beltre's got himself
Timmy,
a
do you
base hit.
have the Adrian Beltre card? This is the one that I'm using. It's the rookie Dodger card.
The pitcher, Ivan Nova, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Strike called, now the throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center.
Wow, my pitcher
And
got a
the
base hit,
pitcher's
guys.
got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Yeah,
Brett
let's get a home
Gardner.
run. Let's do that.
Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the
that's a
left
home
field
run.
line.
Just go
And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with.
We're gonna
The backdoor
fix
slider
batting
just
box.
off
Batting
the
box
plate,
don't
just missing the strike zone. That's nearly unhittable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
That was not close, Aaron.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
What time do you have to pick her up?
Herrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
20 minutes.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Del Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Anybody know what the mission is for
Crawford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles.
All right, let's get a home run
Hit it
for
hard,
Aaron.
but lined out in his first at-bat. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim LeCastro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yes, I have Fortnite.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90%?
They usually play with
Meanwhile
Aaron.
now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
2 words are? Be quiet. Did you hear her, Aaron? She said butthead.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Next, the hit will be the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
So you have Pilimama. My daughter's name is Pilar.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
But we call her Pili. And then I'm her mom, so it's Pilimama. Yes.
A great job of changing speed there. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now.
Strikeouts does Nova have? Oh, good Lord. He's got 11 strikeouts, guys. 11. And it's only the...
Now 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Fifi, what are you doing?
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitcher.
Baby kids here.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, baby.
At the plate, Larry Doby. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Third baseman, Larry
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The other team is so bad.
Here's the third baseman,
No,
Adrian
the other team
Beltre.
is not so bad. I just wasn't paying attention. They don't know the score.
Adrian.
I got my wireless earphones.
From the stretch. Hit weakly back to the mound. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Yes, sir, I did.
So striding forward now, Ivan Nova.
You'd be smashing those out of the park. Well, I'm not that gifted yet. I will be. Did you get it, Phantom? I just added it. You're welcome, buddy. Sure. Aaron, are you up for some porn night? 'Cause we can stream it. Or you gotta go to bed or work or whatever? Hey, Bobby Reddy.
1 for 1 after
Why
a
is
single
things so
this
hard?
first time up.
It just depends on the
First
skill
pitch
level,
coming,
Bobby.
here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Welcome to the stream, Bobby.
Up next will be Nick Williams. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Well, there's rookie Aish until I can master
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
hitting at least 1 homer in every game.
Sliders in
stand
for a
rookie.
strike.
I can play games on All-Star and win, but that's the 3rd level. You have
Wind
rookie,
up and the
veteran,
0-1.
All-Star,
He pulls this one high and deep
Hall
to
of
right
Fame
center
legend. I
field.
think that's how it goes. Is that right, Timmy? Hall of Fame
Gone to
legend.
lead off the inning.
Fudge.
And that'll bring up the
I
Sacramento
don't mean giving up
product,
a home
Reese
run.
Hoskins. It was a backwards K, a strikeout
Yeah, I
looking
can.
for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside
Yes,
corner for
you
a
can.
strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Yeah, boy. See? Phantom.
He's just
Aaron will play
rolling
2
right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. No balls and a strike to count.
If you guys think I'm
Watch your
being weird,
rips
I'm
in the
not.
first
I
couple
have
rows
music
there.
in
He
this
got the
ear.
head out on that
I'm talking
changeup.
to you in
Good
this
thing
ear.
they enforced the new netting rules this year.
So I multitask when I play.
Line to the right side, but foul.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out.
Bobby Reddy, I'd be careful. I don't tolerate crap in my chat rooms. Don't do it, man.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Phantom, what do you keep in your music
Ready once
collection?
again, Michael Franco. He was sent
use your
packing
phone
on
or
strikes in his
however
last
you
trip.
listen to music.
He's set. Here
I
it
have
comes. Takes a
Samsung
high
Galaxy
fastball for a
8
strike.
active.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
You guys should see this. Hold on. You guys see this. Look. Watch. Oh, there's a dog on the back of the couch. Come here. Get off. Come here. There. Oh, bye, Cooper. Have a good day, buddy. What's NCS? Do you want to sit with me? Want to sit with me? Come here. Come here. Get up here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Whatever. Right. Usually I have at least one of the dogs on my lap.
Hoping to send him packing.
What do you listen to
on
besides
its way.
NCS?
And he fouls this one off.
NCIS. No, that's a show on TV.
The next 0-2
Goofy.
is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Let's see. In my collection, I listen to a lot of different things. I have 112, Alicia Keys, Boyz II Men, Chainsmokers,
Digging in
Charlie
once again,
Puth,
Brett Gardner.
Conor
Strike things
Maynard,
out against
Carrie
Garrett
Underwood,
Eichhoff
Donna
as this
Carr,
inning gets underway.
Fifth Harmony, Empire,
Third baseman
Hosier,
in tight, protecting the bunt. The
Janet
first
Jackson,
pitch.
of course.
Too high to start the inning. It's
JoJo.
1-0.
Love JoJo. Pink is awesome. Tony Braxton, of
And a
course.
good heater as he
The
just
Weeknd.
watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles.
And I really enjoy Pentatonics.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and
Pentatonics is
that's
like
ball
one of my
one.
all-time favorites
Low
because they
scoring
make
game
a
thus
lot
far.
of
2-1 here in the sixth.
cover songs. But there's no instruments, there's no music, they just do it themselves, which is awesome. I like that.
Softly on a line to third. A leap, but he
course, you have
can't bring
somebody
it
slow on
down.
first
Base
base.
hit. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's
Now, right now-
0-2 in the ballgame so far.
Now, you?
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You still in high school? Can you at least tell me
Moves
that?
to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim LaCastro, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
15 maybe?
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
1 and 2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Even count.
All right, I'll get that as soon as I'm done.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped high in the air. Nova is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 50. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after this Hoskins. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Larry Doby, he's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Matt Kemp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Push to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now.
The first baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit out towards second. LeCastro is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next will be Nick Williams.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. And another one. Strike. Striding in once again, Ivan Nova. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ivan Nova.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Ground ball left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Adam Morgan comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Now playing first base, number 27.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Hector Neris takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Toles is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pat Neshek takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Ready once again, Tim LeCastro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Comes set, and the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at